I'm the new girl again today. Another sad display. Everyone stares, but no one really cares. Guess I'll find my own way. Always moving from town to town. Never settling.
Hi, I'm Fred Reed. I'm from CNY Alive. We're down here at the Midnight Sun again, interviewing KennaDee today. And I just want to make mention as I look out that front window there and I see some of these rain clouds coming and the water's falling, that the Midnight Sun has a great line fall attire that'll keep you warm and in style throughout all the season. Stop down Friday, today. Remember, it's Jim's birthday, so if you didn't come down today, you got to come down all next week and make it up to him. And again, I'd like to thank Jim for allowing us to do the interviews here at the Midnight Sun in Armory Square. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Thanks for coming down.
Thank you for having me.
So, I got an email from you about, this new CD thing coming up, and I go, I really want to see who this person is. So let's just start out a little bit about your journey in music, where you started from.
Okay. Well, I grew up in a musical family. My grandma and all of her siblings were bluegrass musicians. So I always had music going on around me growing up. I became a vocalist. I dabbled with other instruments, but nothing ever held my ADD brain attention for that long. So I was a vocalist for a long time, and then probably about 8 years ago, I want to say, I decided I wanted to learn how to play guitar. And I was on my bucket list. So I went out and bought a cheap little acoustic guitar and started taking lessons, and really just for fun. I wasn't expecting to go anywhere with it. I was just going to sit around and play songs by a campfire. That's really what was in my mind. But then I just started meeting up with other musicians and jamming out with them, and before I knew it, I was in a band, and I was playing rhythm guitar and singing.
Okay.
And then about a year and a half ago, I decided to test the waters and go solo and see how that went.
Good. So, I know you just mentioned, your family, you have musicians in the family and everything. Would you say they were probably your biggest influences, or is there other, well-known musicians and stuff that, national or something, that also influenced you?
I would say my family more than anything. I mean, there are a lot of musicians out there that I love. But as far as being influential, and especially at such a young age, growing up, from just high, that was probably the biggest influence.
And you said bluegrass and?
Bluegrass and country.
What is any name of the bands they were in, or that people might recognize?
It was down in Alabama.
Down in Alabama,
Yeah,
all right, I got
it.
it. That's quite all right. So, like you said, you played with a band for a while, and then you started your solo career. Was there anything that said, well, I'm just going to go take this on my own and not go with another band?
I kind of just wanted the simplicity of it.
Okay.
I enjoyed being in the band. I loved it. I love the energy. I miss that sometimes. But I like just kind of being out there with my acoustic guitar. The simplicity of it. And that's my CD that's coming out. It's me and a guitar with harmonies. Very simple, very raw, real. Me.
Just
so that's what I want, because I've always been a poet before I was a songwriter. So for me, lyrics, I wanted that to be front and center.
Right.
There's so many great songs out there that have just amazing lyrics that get kind of drowned out with overproduction.
Yeah.
I think.
That's true.
I kind of wanted that to be front and center. So it's very simple and sweet.
So it kind of leads me to, I think you pretty much answered it, but I'm going to ask anyways. It's like, when you sit down to write a song, or, how do you start? What's your process there of putting together, the music that you have on your CDs?
I start with lyrics. Being a poet, that's the easiest thing for me to do.
Sure.
And then I just, I read through, the words, and they develop their own rhythm after a while.
Right.
And they just kind of create themselves. in my mind. It was kind of hard to explain.
When you're writing, you're probably feeling about what type of
it starts out with a
what
rhythm.
kind of groove you want to go with.
Poems have a rhythm to them,
Yes.
so you kind of have to. It's great. You kind of have to tap into that rhythm, and then once you create that, then the rest just kind of fall into place.
Sure. So, and I just want to make sure I understood this. So it's really just you and the guitar, and then, like I said, just back. I mean, there's no drums. There's no. Just like, so if they came out to see you live, we're pretty much going to hear pretty much close to what we'd see live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Minus the harmonies. I have yet to develop that ability to harmonize with myself.
No, you have to get a foot pedal, people.
Yeah,
that foot pedal.
yeah.
Those they kind of throw me off when I see one person up there and you're hearing harmonies. And,
Right.
But it does add to the song if it's done right and everything. I've seen a lot of great musicians use it around here. So, we talked about your influences and everything like that. How long have you been working on this CD for?
Well, the songs I've been working on for years, but as far as putting it together, it's been a few months.
How many?
A few.
A few?
Yeah.
I thought you said 50 there.
Oh God, no. A few months.
A few months.
Yeah, with a friend of mine, Larry Hoyt, reached out to me and said, "Hey, you have all these songs. Let's do something with them." He kind of lit a fire under my butt.
Got you moving.
Yeah.
Is this the first
My first, yeah.
of many?
Of many, yeah.
Of many. There you go. There you go. I mean, it's exciting. Do you have a favorite song on there, or something you really think that speaks for the CD overall, or is it?
Well, the name of the CD is Gypsy Soul, and I have a song called Gypsy Soul, which I have to say is probably my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. You have obviously a CD party for this coming up, and tell us a little about where, when, and.
It's Friday, October 4th at the Brewerton Center for the Arts in Brewerton.
In Brewerton, you.
So 7:30 to 9:30. Doors open at 7. I have a few friends that are joining me for the songs. I have a percussionist, Rob Nogash, and another guitarist and singer, Rob Orioli, and Larry Hoyt.
So, and they're going to be performing your songs and other songs right up there with you, so you're not going to be alone on stage.
Right. Yeah, they'll join me for a few. So.
But I look at our calendar. I said we have all your dates that you sent us and everything, which is fantastic, and I thank you for that. And tell our listeners, what. I mean, I know you're acoustic and everything, but what should they expect when they come out to see it? Are they going to be sitting there slow, and are they dancing, and what do you think?
I've had people dance
to
my songs. I have several upbeat songs that people really like, and they'll get up there and dance. I have a lot of slow songs that are emotional, and people will feel what's going on. It really depends on the place that I'm playing. Some places have more of an attentive audience. That want to sit and they want to hear the stories and the songs. Other places they want to dance. So it really depends on where they go to see me.
Got it. Do you have any coming up besides the CD release? Do you have any in the next 2 or 3 weeks places that you're going to be playing at?
I have a gig on this coming Saturday at Grace Tyler Estate Winery, which is in Constantia.
Right.
Yeah. So then after that, I have the release party the following Friday, and then I'm up at Almar.
Almar. Okay. What else? Do you have a website or anything that people can, at least besides see where you're playing on CNY Alive, obviously, but also find out more information about you, and then when you have the information to pick up the CD, what's that website?
It's KennaDee.com.
That's easy.
That's
easy. Unless we have to spell it out for people.
Right.
Because it's not like John F. Kennedy.
No.
It's a D and 2 E's at the end. How's that, right?
Yep.
That's perfect. So is there anything else that you want to put out there or, tell us about that, did you put new strings on the guitar? No, I'm just joking.
I need to, actually.
Do you use only one or do you switch up at all?
I have a couple. I have a Yamaha and I have a Paul Reed Smith acoustic. But I use the Yamaha more. It's easier.
Right.
Easier to fret. The PRS is a little tough.
You said that you've been writing songs for a while. Like you have a couple here on there. Is there a lot more still in in your
My
notebook,
arsenal.
ready to go.
Oh yeah. A lot of those I come from old poetry that I had written like years and years ago.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so I just dug them out and do something with this.
Put some chords to it and
Right.
get a groove going.
Yeah.
If you had to rate, like, what genre could you say you had a genre? I mean, it's a hard thing, but just give people like a little picture about what.
I guess on my website I say folksy blues.
Folksy blues.
I don't know if that's an actual genre, but
It is now.
It is now.
So we're gonna put it up there.
Folksy blues, yeah. So.
I mean, genres are hard because
It is.
don't want to. People shouldn't limit themselves to going to see people just because of genre, but it gives people a little idea what they're about. And stuff.
Right.
So, with that being said, I mean, as soon as you know where people are going to be able to pick are they going to be able to pick up CDs at the show, at your CD release party?
Yes.
Oh, obviously, right? That was a dumb question, but somebody's got to answer it.
They will, and after the party, I'll have it. I'll go out to the different, outlets.
Okay. Well, we're hoping that you'll put it over here at Soundgarden, which is right down here in Armory Square. They have a lot of our local artists' music down there, which is good. We should be supporting all our fantastic artists that perform in this area, in the Central New York area. So we'll look forward to where to pick up your CD. We'll look forward to all your shows and the CD release party that's in Brewerton at the Brewerton Center for the Arts. Which they just redo that? Has that been open?
They did. It's a really cool building. I took a tour around it. It used to be an old church.
Oh.
Old stone building. It's really, they have the stained glass and all that's really cool.
No kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding.
And the acoustics are phenomenal.
Well, they have to be, right?
Yeah, they do.
That's perfect. Well, I thank you for coming out today and giving us a couple of minutes of your time and letting people know who and what you are and where you're going to be.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thanks for
KennaDee.
having me. Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon.